We're still here in New Zealand. You can see the Mount Cook behind me. We are at Lake Pukaki. We had a free site with that view, so really lucky. And we've been really enjoying this trip. Life in a camper van is amazing for the whole family. We sleep the four of us in the same bed every night. We snuggle a lot. The kids love having everything at their height. They're fighting to do the chores, like they are doing the dishes, they are taking the little table out and back in, and they love dusting. And it's been really good showing them everything we consume, and to be mindful of the electricity we use, the water, the toilets, everything. All of that while discovering one of the most impressive nature I've ever seen. It's actually a mix of all the nature I've seen before. I've traveled quite a bit before, and I can see here everything I've ever seen, like, tropical forest, lakes, mountains, sea, everything. And it's incredible, as incredible as everybody says it is. We've had to deal with something really hard for our family. Stefan's dad passed away last week, and it was a very sad news. And we had discussed that with Stefan before we left, and he did say that he would like to go back if anything like that would happen. However, it happened when we were at the furthest point on earth, and he had a lot of talks with his family, and he made the very difficult decision not to go back home. So we had to process that as a family, and that made us talk to the girls about loss and death, and answer all the little questions. And having the time and the space to do that was incredible, because kids, they have questions when they go to bed, when they wake up in the morning, but in the middle of the supermarket as well, and at odd moments. So we had our own way to process this. We were in the perfect place when that happened. We stayed, usually we move like every night, but when that happened, we stayed like 3 days to just sit still for a minute. And we lit up a fire camp, we exchanged some memories, and then the kids made one of their dreams come true for this trip, which was roasting marshmallows. And now, like, we were in the Lake Tekapo just before coming here last night, and there is a very cute little church called the Church of the Good Shepherds, and we had time to just sit and reflect. It is part of the adventure. It also gave such a great meaning to this trip, because that's exactly why we took this trip, and we had 10 wonderful days with my father-in-law the month before his passing. And that's definitely the memories we'll keep with us, and that's as well what we wanted to do with this trip, which is spending time with the people we love while we're all still here. It's now a few days before we have to give the camper van away, and even if, like, my husband is like honestly the least comfortable with this, like, camping life, he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna miss this. And we're just preparing for our next steps. And I wanted to leave you with one thing as well, which is, when you have views like this, like I'm taking a million pictures, and then I look at my phone and I'm like, I mean, it's terrible. Like, why do I take so many pictures? Like, the thing is super beautiful, but if I take like a million pictures of it, it's not gonna get more beautiful as I look at them. So I took the decision to take only one picture of something I love, and not 20. I mean, that's since yesterday, so I'll tell you that lasts. And I also want to sit and ask myself, what do I need to offload? Because they are pictures, but then they are messages, they are news, they are possessions, they are everything we fill ourselves up with. We fill our lives, our hearts, our homes with. And I feel we're very good at piling up, filling up, but I don't think I'm that good at offloading. So that's something I want to do more. It's just to sit and say, okay, what do I need to offload now? Off my chest, off my life, off my phone. And maybe you want to do that too. That's going to be a long one because I have a lot of videos. This is New Zealand. This was the spot we had our camper van in Lake Taupo, and the weather was really not good, so we couldn't go and hike and see the volcanoes. But we made our way to the coast, to Foxton, and then to Wellington, which is a very, very nice place where we took the ferry from the North Island to go to the South Island. And it was a really good experience. And again, you see so much nature everywhere you look, really. That's why you can't go wrong when you plan something in New Zealand. You want to do it all, you can't. But there is not a place that will be less okay than another. This is the beautiful Abel Tasman Natural Reserve. I think it's the smallest of New Zealand and the busiest because the landscape is, as you can see on the video, it was beautiful. My kids could do horse riding on the beach. We went on a little hike. We took a boat to go to that little hike, actually. That was Anchorage. And then we left again. We went to see some seals. It was amazing. I had a cartoon when I was a kid around seals, and I don't know, I saw them. I was like, oh my God. We saw a couple of dolphins from afar, and one whale as well. And then we came to Timaru to watch the penguins. The video I have was really not good enough, but watching that every night after dusk, those little penguins come out of the water and go and nest with their friends, like couple by couple, but all together, was amazing. And this is the lake here.